May profits be upon you. Hey, how you doing? Let's take a look at Euro GPP. I just want you to notice. All right, let's look at the structure. I'm looking at the 4 hour right now. Let's look at the structure on the 4 hour, right? What can we see? Very obvious downtrend, right? Where we're, just looking at the big macro levels. We got a low here, high. Then we break that low here, right? Bring back up for a lower high, another lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. And then we have this V-shaped recovery here. Okay. And what happens after that? Higher low, higher high. Breaking that structure, right? That was a terrible line, wasn't it? Broke that structure, broke that structure up to the upside. That turned the market bullish, right? That's the way it works. And that's how I got these dots. Just showing how we're making a higher high, higher low, higher high on the macro level. Now, what happens after we have a major break of structure? Well, we expect a retracement of some kind, right? And look at where we're retracing all the way back to now. If we put a Fibonacci retracement tool on the swing low and the swing high, we will see that prices right at the 786. This is the best, the very best place to catch discount prices. If you just divide the trading range from this higher low to the higher high, if you divide it into half, all right, anything above the 50% is premium prices, and below the 50% is discount prices. And this is where you want to catch your longs. All right. Just looking at that, all right, just looking at the structure, what is the expectation? The expectation is if we made a higher high, we're expecting a higher low to be made. And we were looking at general area for bullish price action on the lower time frames to give us a hint as to whether price is shifting from bearish momentum to bullish momentum, right? Now, before we get there, we understand that price only pivots at order blocks, all right, whether they're bullish or bearish. Price only travels from a level of demand to a level of supply, and then back to demand and back to supply. That's the way it works. All right. Here, I have highlighted a level of demand. Now, this is where most people are going to mark their order block, right? And price is coming back into that. That's cool. That's not where I would mark it. Why? Because here is where the orders are in the wick. All right. Now, why would I say that? All right. Listen, you know, you don't have to pay any attention to that if you don't want to. All right. But this is the way I mark it. And why one of the big reasons I mark it that way is because we already went past this area up here. All right. So I'm going to the unmitigated portion of this level of demand. Also, that little arrow is showing the imbalance. I like to see an imbalance at the origin of an order block, whether it's bullish or bearish. I want to see an imbalance that price could come back and fill, which it acts as a draw to price. All right. There's an imbalance here. There's inefficient price movement. That's the imbalance I'm talking about. Price is going to come back to rebalance that, also to mitigate this order block. And it could have mitigated right here where you would normally mark, because a lot of people are going to say, yeah, it's the down move before the up move. All right. But from here is where we see the displacing impulse, the origin of that displacing impulse. That's why I have this marked at the at supply. I mean at the demand of this wick area. All right, on the lower time frames, this is not even it's not even a big debate. You can see uh, uh, demand being formed here. All right, but this is the unmitigated portion. And you can see the imbalance leading up to it. And when price breaks that, you want to see price take out areas of liquidity. So this qualifies for me as a valid order block. It broke structures to the upside. All right, that's that's what you want to see. That's what, when I'm picking an order block, I want to see strength. I want to see validity to it. Did it accomplish something? Do you understand my thought process? Good. All right. So we go back to the 4. Here we are. We're landed in here and we find ourselves rejecting. That's why I'm passing this on to you. All right. What do I want to see? When price reaches my POI, I want to go to a lower time frame to see if there's bullish price action in this case, bullish price action here, so that I can say, hey, price is changing, shifting. The market is shifting from bearish to bullish momentum. I'll go down to the 15 and I'm going to take a look, and we see at this order block, what do we see? We see price make the low, pull back, break that low. All right, break that low, and now we're pulling up. Why do I have that yellow line there? That's because price is changing character there. That's where I would mark it as a change of character from bearish momentum to bullish momentum. If price breaks this with just a wick high. All right, just wicks past this high here. All right, like so, my eyes go down here. Now, why would my eyes go down here? All right, that was terrible, terrible lines. Why would my eyes go here? All right, well, because I'm looking for price to come back to the origin, return to impulse, RTI. That's what I'm looking for. Return to the impulsing order block that broke structure. Okay, uh, and you can see on the slightly lower time frame on the 10-minute that from here is where we see the impulse, when we see price come back into the fair value gap left behind, the imbalance, and then continue higher. So I'm looking at this area as the origin, because of that strong impulse up. Now, price did come back to trade back into it to close that that area. So now I'm a little less confident in this in that particular order block. But you want to take a good look at this on the lower time frame. Is there a fair value gap for price to come down and get? What you want to notice is, yeah, there is. There is some imbalance. There was some imbalance, right? Excuse me. This is a efficient price movement. Then we get price coming back down and testing back into this base candle of this bullish, bearish, bullish pattern here. We have efficient price movement going up here. All right, where would price come down to? I would think, I'm looking at these because of the efficient price movement. I'm looking at that low being taken. I'm looking at this low being taken, and I'm studying this area right here. All right, if price comes back down, I'm looking at this right here. This is where I would be looking. All right. There's a lot of the price did mitigate this bullish order block, this demand zone, but it didn't come down deep into the like to the mid part of this supply, this demand zone. So uh, I give it up to the 50% mark. All right. If price comes back down, I'm giving it up to that 50% mark, and then we'll come up. Because if it breaks this low here, it's going to go. It's going to take those lows out. All right. What I'm looking for is a strong low. And what is a strong low? How would I know it's a strong low? Because it broke this high. I need this high to be broken, this as its origin, for price to come back, and then we could take longs. And that's it. Now, uh-oh, I went too far. There you go. All right. Now, this is what I want you. This is what I want you to. Doing a lot of talking here. How did that happen? What just happened here? Why did my whole thing just shift? Gosh. All right. So, some people are going to look at this 5-minute and look at this this level here as the change of character. Yeah, You can use that as the change of character for sure. All right. This is the 15-minute. All right. Which would be a break of structure on the 5-minute. You understand how it works with the higher correlating with the higher time frame? All right. You can use this. All right. Price is already broken there. If it comes back down, I would be looking pretty hard at this area. All right. So I am again back here. If I'm looking for price to take that low, all right, as liquidity leading into this demand zone, and I'm looking for a bounce. All right. If price gives us bullish price action once it gets here, all right, I need the confirmation. I need this one broken. I need that high broken. All right. If price comes back here, it gives us uh, 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 bullish price action. This will be a great trade to take, in my opinion. All right. But I need that confirmation here. I need this high broken. I need that high broken. I don't need it to come up here and set up uh, relative equal highs and not take it out before coming back down here. If it comes straight down from here, I'm not looking at this as a viable place to take an entry on. I need this broken because if let me get this straight. Where we got here? All right, that's for the relative equal highs here. All right, I need that breaking. All right, if price does come down here without breaking that high, we have chalk. We have chalk. I would need it to do something like this here. Boom. Oh man, come on. I would need it to do something like this here. Boom. Then come back. All right. Come back to whatever unmitigated order block would be in this leg of structure. In this leg of structure, I need for price to come back into it after that. I need a confirmation entry. Taking it off of just a straight change of character, and when price comes here, taking it off here is a very aggressive entry. All right, I need this as confirmation. Then I can take it. Then I'll take this entry. I hope that helps. All right. I hope you are able to keep up with my mutterings. All right. Look, we're coming down here. We're probably going to get that change of character entry, but I'm not going to take the entry myself. All right. And I might be letting it take off without me, but this is a safer way for me. All right. Um, I'm looking for the break of this. All right. So I can say this is a strong low that is tradable because as it stands, the only thing this order block has accomplished is taking out this high, and that's not much. All right, I needed to break some structure, so that's it. Now, hit me up in the comment section if you appreciate what I'm doing here. All right, make sure you give a like or uh, or subscribe for updates, and I will see you in the next video.